Yes, sir. You see me sitting in this fucking chair like the goddamn president. Congratulations. You done found the go to journalism. It's the biggest. It's the baddest. Most importantly, it's your host favorite. I ain't gonna lie, I can ask around. He ain't lying. He the realest. Yes, sir. I'm like that. It's Coach Cooper.
Oh my God.
I gotta run it back. It's Coach Cooper.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your favorite thick bitch off of Hinge's favorite sports journalist. True View Sports News very own, man. Now, you saw that title. You saw that thumbnail. You got intrigued, so I'm going to give it to you. We got the best NFL off seasons of 2025, part of Trace. Now, I know a lot of y'all been waiting on this. I know how it is being a consumer of content. Motherfuckers like to just get as many views as possible, so they make 6, 7, 8 parts. I'm only doing it like this just because there's 32 teams and motherfucker, I got a life. I'm not going to sit here and just review 32 teams in a row. Y'all going to have to keep coming back for more, and I'm going to keep delivering. Now, before I yap away this entire introduction, if you're new here and you don't know the order of things, I'm finna educate you on it. Y'all fire up that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you're feeling fancy. And I'm gonna fire up this big doinkaroo. Yeah, it's looking like a goddamn, what's that shit called? A stick bug. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. I was thinking about this blunt since I woke up this morning. Been running errands left and right, and I'm still giving y'all true reviews. Oh yeah. You know what that tastes like? That tastes like some makeup punami, okay? Back to business, man. We got the greatest slideshows on God's green earth. Now we're gonna talk about the first team that y'all saw on the PowerPoint. I mean the thumbnail. The reason why I put them on the thumbnail is because those have been the two teams that I've been thinking about betting on for overall season wins. Now the Bears over under just came out. They have them at 8.5 after that NFL schedule has been released. People forget that if it wasn't for the greatest organization of all time shellacking the Bears, they were one play away. I mean, just one knucklehead out there just shit at the bed, shit all over himself. Just out there just having goofy goober time. If he was locked in, the Bears would be 6-2 after that game. Then people would be possibly saying the narrative would have been Caleb Williams was the right pick over Jaden Daniels. Imagine the crazy timeline that would have been if Jaden didn't deliver one of the greatest fucking Hail Mary passes of all time. The Bears would have been sitting pretty at that point in the season at 6-2. To think that their line is now at 8-5 after the improvements that they made, I'm highly shocked. Now let me stop all the yapping. I got all the improvements right here. The Bears are building something serious. Caleb Plant, he was getting DDT'd and dunked on his head all last season. I don't care how good you are of a player. You can't make plays if you're getting concussed. They got him that PPP loan. They said, listen, little bro, I'm going to get you right. Don't worry. The trap jumping, I got a PPP play for you. Caleb like, whoa, what is that, coach? They got him that premium protection package. They brought in Thuney. They brought in Jackson. They bolstered up the guards. Caleb Williams, don't worry about getting Goldberg speared through the middle of the O-line. The O-line was getting fucking violated last year. Caleb Williams is a player that makes plays on the run and out of the pocket. You can't do that when the blitzes is coming straight up the middle. The center is getting evaporated. And then just sack city. You getting a pause. You getting taken to dirt nap central. They over here throwing you all over the place. It's not a good look. People always say that the Bears has been having weapons. Like they believe the Bears were stacked when they had Justin Field, Cap. I believe they would have been stacked if their number one receiver was maybe a decade younger. They had better protections. I'm gonna not get off too much off track. They upgraded their weapons for real this year. They brought in Devin Duvernay from the Ravens. I think he's great depth to have. And then what hurt is they stole Zacchaeus from us. Now Zacchaeus was the Commander's swift knife. Dan Quinn loved utilizing him. He's kind of reminds of a quicker Cordell Patterson. You can use Zacchaeus however you want out there. I think that the Bears can do the same thing with him. They utilize DJ Moore like that a little bit. Excuse me. I think that they can do that with Zacchaeus as well. Expect him to get a lot of targets. If any other receivers go down, Caleb Williams should be looking his way. A future number one for them, though. They're making their weapons young. They're not getting the old guys. Cole Kmet is about to get replaced by Colston. Keenan Allen, he's probably going to be done here soon. Luther III was a great pick. They went 10 out of 10. They did not miss. This is an A-plus draft grade. The upgrades in front office I like as well. Coach Glenn is a great addition. He was obviously having success in Detroit. Let's see if he brings that over to a division rival. So looking forward to seeing what the Bears do. That's an overall 10 out of 10 offseason. I cannot hate. As much as I want to put the Bears in their place, y'all will forever be our little bros. Live with it. I can't hate. Got to keep it true on this channel. 10 out of 10. Moving on next to New England. I actually stayed there. Quick fact for you. Patriots picking up pieces. Now, Diggs and Hollins ain't the best. Diggs, there's kind of some outside stuff. This is not the Shade Room. This is not Zeus Network, okay? None of that hood rat shit. I'm not finna dive into players' personal lives. But it looks like there's other issues off the field as well as injuries for Diggs. But I'm still a believer, even though he's been on team after team after team, he's getting passed around like the neighborhood bop. If he's healthy and he has a helmet on his head, and you told me he still has 2 hands, all 10 fingers, you can't tell me Stephon Diggs is getting kept out the end zone. I like him, and most importantly, from whatever the fuck, I don't even know what to call them, the Rugrats that Drake May was throwing to before, this is way better talent that he should be passing to. So Diggs and Holland, you're getting him some names. He was throwing to fucking people I've never heard before. Next up for New England, they should be happy with the head coach they got. I mean, being honest, this is a perfect fucking fit. I believe he played for y'all before. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Mr. Vrabel, that's a nice coach. He just gives New England vibes. And he got his guy. The O-line was shaky. You want to always have your future protected. They got Drake May an insurance plan. Now, Wes and Morgan Moses, they're not the craziest O-linemen, but there's some solid O-linemen if you're working on, building the trenches there. Will Campbell, instant starter, playmaker. You can just hear in his interviews and in his voice, if you lay a finger on his QB, you may not get that finger back, okay? Kind of reminds you of that bear off the SpongeBob episode. He's going to snap on somebody if you step in territory. If you get in range of Will Campbell, prepare to get F5'd, Brock Lesnar style. I like his play style, very aggressive offensive lineman. That's how you play the position. People think offensive lineman is boring. If you're a big dude, hey, you don't have to be a DN. Getting sacks is nice and everything, but O-lineman, you can have crazy highlights. Your highlights is you bitching the other person across the field. Will Campbell got that tenacity. I love to see it. 8 out of 10 offseason. Got to be honest, Fuck the Patriots. I don't like the Patriots whatsoever. But 8 out of 10. Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings. Okay, I think the Vikings are vamping up. And that's me being very generous because y'all haven't done nothing too crazy this offseason. People don't feel too confident about J.J. McCarthy. When I talked to a Vikings fan, he got snapped up in preseason. We couldn't really see too much of him. But Jonathan Allen was a great signing. That hurt. That's the main reason. I'm being salty. I might be just hating right now. But Jonathan Allen, great addition to the defense. Y'all's defense was getting routed up. I think he's an instant leader for y'all. I also like Hargrave. That's another great addition to the trenches, along with Jeff Okudah to help out that secondary. If Jeff Okudah is like your third, second cornerback, That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. J.J. McCarthy, is he the man for Minnesota? Is still the main question. Y'all let go of Daniel Jones, and I thought Daniel Jones was going to be able to do something with y'all for real if J.J. McCarthy wasn't the one. However, y'all brought in Sam Howell. He's a great value version of Daniel Jones. I'm a fan of Sam Howell. I hope he turns it around if he gets the chance. I do think he gets the chance here as a Viking. I'm not sure how I feel about J.J. McCarthy, to be honest. I got to watch a little bit more film. That's a big question. I'm excited to see what he does, if he puts the league on notice or not. Because right now, nobody's on notice. Everyone's sleeping on you, brother, Tempur-Pedic style. No one's worried about a goddamn J.J. McCarthy. Okay? J.J. Oh, yeah. The hoes is calling Coach Cooper. They want to know what their parlay should be looking like. Hello? Hey, yeah, I'm doing a video right now. You sleeping? Oh, you was sleeping. You was dreaming of me. The whole love the boy, you know, they most importantly love true review. Back to business, man. Jackson from Ohio State, that is a very good signing. I think you could drop him instantly. I don't believe he's a college student. Someone check this man's birth certificate. Okay, there's no way that I'm older than this guy. It's looking like I thought he was, 10-year senior, 10-year redshirt senior. Someone expects something. I guess it doesn't matter now that he's in the league. He done snuck his way in. He graduated twice. But he's a good pick. He looks so NFL ready. I thought he did college twice. Kobe King. Crazy name. Your parents cooked up. I think you're a great value. Penn State linebacker. He does his job very well. I like how he fills in the gaps. Clean tackler. 6th round. That's a good pick. Good value pick. They only have 4 picks, so draft grade, I can really say C plus for real. Can't really, nothing crazy, but 7 out of 10 is fair. Y'all are kind of y'all bolstered the trenches. Let's say that. Next up, we got the playoff Texans. Okay, the Texans taking the lead again. Are they going to make the playoffs again? I think so. CJG, I don't know what the fuck the Eagles was thinking. I'm glad they got him out of our division, at least. But sending him over to Stingley on the other side of the ball, if I'm an AFC team, I'd be mad. I'd be hating. Darby as well. They got Ronald Darby. Remember back on the Broncos days, if he still got that type of step, that secondary is looking scary. New no-fly zone, in Houston. Christian Kirk and Tomlinson, those are good pickups as well too. I like those. You lost Tank Dell. I wish him a very speedy recovery because that was a crazy fucking injury. Your legs should not be looking like that. Your legs should not be looking like a scooter, bent up, 90-degree angle. Tomlinson, speaking of injuries, Tomlinson never has one. Very reliable. He's always playing great depth on that roster. Now, as far as the draft, Higgins and Noel, great pieces for, replacing Tank for the meantime. And Woods, since y'all just lost Woods, he went over, I forgot what team he went to, but I did it in another video. Y'all check that one out. Overall draft grade, C+. Off season, I gotta say 8 out of 10. Y'all look like y'all are gonna make another run for playoffs for real. So I like him as well. The number 9 guy, Higgins. I didn't think he was gonna last that long, but I guess everyone failed this year in the draft. But he's a good receiver, good hands as well, good route running. Speaking of good route running, we got the low key one of the greatest route runners in the NFL. Very heavily slept on. I'm surprised the Raiders just let this man become a fucking Allstate agent. He's just selling people's policies out here. And at first, he was over here putting insurance policies on cornerbacks' ankles. He was making them have to use their deductible, snapping ankles left and right. Medical health insurance policies through the roof. Hunter Renfrow and Dowdle, instant playmakers for offense. I think it was a shame that he left the league, but I'm glad that he's back in it. He's definitely a playmaker. I see him getting in the end zone, still in the red zone with Bryce Young. One of the best weapon rooms in the league. We got to think about it. They got Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. If Chuba Hubbard's healthy and Dowdle he looked like he was on the increase. I'm surprised he left Dallas. If he's doing what he was doing before, that running back room, stupid, dummy. And then the weapons. They got T-Mac. He's almost damn near an automatic number one. You still got Adam Thielen pushing him back to number two. You got Xavier Legette, crazy country accent kid. I like to see him play. I think he got a high ceiling. Now you got Hunter Renfro, and you drafted Jimmy Horn late. He was very sure hands, a secure catcher, possession catcher. I think he can make some plays. Almost a good player comp of Hunter Renfro, just a little bit faster. So these are nice picks. Y'all got Trevor Etienne's brother, or Travis Etienne. I'm not sure which one. Y'all both look the same. Fuck it. Overall draft grade B plus. That offseason, y'all went crazy. I honestly think I put y'all on the thumbnail because y'all's line is at 6.5. I think y'all are definitely going to cash that. Bryce Young is what we thought he was. Second half of that season, my lips is out of there, okay? Hold on. Smoking these Rillos, drying my mouth and lips out. Back to business, man. I think all of these players y'all got in the draft, very legit offensive weapons. And to think that Bryce Young was doing what he was doing that towards the end of the last season, that was the worst team he's going to play with. This team is so young, they're only getting better. So be on the lookout. Bet the Panthers over. They got good value there. I'm going to definitely go ahead and cook on that. Speaking of cooking, y'all cooking for making it this far in the video. I appreciate y'all clicking on it and enjoying the sports take. Let me know what teams I'm going to do next. I know I'm going to have Cleveland in the next video. I'm going to throw the Ravens in there. Yeah, y'all let me know what teams I should talk about. There's a lot of things to go over. I got some boxing news for y'all as well. So y'all stay true, man. Summer's around the corner. Y'all playing some with your families, your loved ones, and plan on coming back to this channel, man. We gonna hit 1,000 before 2026. I love you. Stay true. Find something to do. I got a blunt of little Rooski to kill.